live with Tao. Man is both Zorba and a Buddha. Really, man is genus-faced, animal and divine both. Animal belongs to his past and divine belongs to his future, and this creates the difficulty. The past has passed, is no more. Just a shadow of it lingers on, and the future is still unborn. It has not yet come. It's just a dream, a possibility, and between the two exists man, the shadow of the past and the dream of the future. He is neither, and he is both. He is neither nor the future, neither the past nor the future, yet he is both. He is both because the past is his. He was animal. He is both because future is his. He can be divine, and he is not both because the past is no more and future is yet to be. This is the problem. Man exists because of this as a tension between these two. That which was and that which can be. This creates a conflict, a constant struggle to realize, to be something. In a sense, man is not yet. He is just a step from animal to divine, a journey from animal to divine, and a step is nowhere. A step really is in the air. It was somewhere and it will be somewhere. But right now it is nowhere. It was somewhere in the past. It will be somewhere in future. But at the moment it is hanging in the air. Suppose you are walking. One foot is on the ground. The next foot you raise in the air to move forward. So this foot is not is in the air nowhere. It is neither in the past nor in the future, but in the air somewhere where it does not have a ground to stay. So it remains between the two limbo. Cannot put back the step back to retreat, or can just quickly move forward. So this is the tension between these two that happens. That which was and that which can be. So foot was on the ground. In order to move forward, you have raised the foot in the air, but it has been grounded off, but it has not yet grounded. This is the problem. This creates a conflict, a constant struggle to realize, to be something. In a sense, man is not. He is just a step. You can imagine, understand the situation of the state of a feet. Your one foot is in the air, so you are not in a balance. You cannot bring it back and you cannot quickly put it forward. You have to make sure that your next foot is firm and is strong before you can take, so that you can continue the journey. So man is just a step from animal to divine, and a step is nowhere. It is in the air. It is somewhere, and it will be somewhere. But right now, it is somewhere in the air, and it will be somewhere on the ground ahead. But right now it is nowhere, just hanging in the air. Can you remain in a balance? So whatsoever man is doing, whatsoever I am saying, he is never satisfied in it, never content, because two diametrically opposite existences meet in him. The animal is satisfied. If the animal is satisfied, then divine is not in discontent. If the divine is satisfied, then if the animal is satisfied, then the divine is discontent. And if the animal is satisfied, if the divine is satisfied, animal is in discontent. A part of man is always discontented. There does not remain a balance between the two. On one hand, he wants to enjoy, live life, and on the other hand, the spiritual, the divine aspect of life. An Italian writer, Kazanzaki, he wrote a play, a small booklet, Zorba the Buddha. Man is both a Zorba, the animal, and the divine. He is a balance between the two. The life is to create a balance between these two aspects. When to enter into the Zorba nature of you, when to enter into Buddha nature of you. If the two are balanced, then there will be fulfillment in life. This is the cause of the trauma and so many things that we face in life. And this is what is being part of the book by Nivedita Rimbak, Life, Love and Light. And at the moment I am presenting insights into life, love and light. The various aspects, what is relationship, trauma, and things like that, and what is the significance of the Zorba aspect in life, the animal aspect in life, and what is the significance of the divine aspect in life, and how the balance has to be maintained. In times to come, these videos come every day. Tao overflows, where currently this book is being, insights are being presented, the various aspects of the Zorba, the Buddha life, the two aspects of your life. What is the significance of intimacy? What is the role of trauma, which is the past? And what is intimacy is the future. It may have been, but it is not a part. So as a result, it has caused trauma and disturbance. Now you need to create the intimacy once again in order to establish the divine aspect of your life. For that, Many things are important. What is the significance of different aspects of intimacy? What is the importance of sex in a relationship? And so many other factors that are being explained as insights of an awakened one. When there is a imbalance, there is a disturbance, man exists as a tension between these two, that which he was and that which he can be. So whatsoever man is doing, whatsoever I say, he is never satisfied in it, never content, because two are diametrically opposite, and the two diametrically opposite existence meet in him. If the animal is satisfied, the divine remains discontent. If the divine is satisfied, then animal remains discontent. A part always remains discontent. The purpose of life is to create a balance, a deep intimacy. If you can move to the animal, in a way you satisfy part of your being, but immediately in that satisfaction, dissatisfaction arises. Because the opposite part, your future, is just contrary to it. The satisfaction of the animal and the dissatisfaction of the possibility of your future creates the imbalance. If you satisfy your divine possibility, the animal revolts. It feels hurt. A definite discontent arises within you. You cannot satisfy both. And satisfying one, the other remains dissatisfied. This is what your life has been. One part was satisfied, the other was not. And you did not even know why there is discontent in your life, why there is disturbance in your intimacy, why there is disturbance in your married life or the life, why there is discontent, why there was and why there is, and you do not know that. So the purpose of a spiritual life is to create a balance between Zorba and Buddha. This is like watching from the hill. No part of you should be neglected or overlooked. Each is important. The language, the intimacy, the way you interact with your spouse is very important. And that is what this book, Life, Love and Light, has been a journey of a balance between Zorba and Buddha, the animal aspect of you and the divine aspect of you. It was the beginning. Now the stage has come when a deeper insights has to be presented, and these are being presented as a part of overflows by Tao. Every day a video comes in, and it is each talk, overflow is very significant in that process. One cannot satisfy both, and satisfying one, the other remains dissatisfied. The problem is how to create a balance between Zorba and Buddha. I remember one anecdote. One sport car enthusiast reached the pearly gate and St. Peter's welcomed him. He had come with his jaguar, and first thing he asked St. Peter was this: are there beautiful highways in heaven? And St. Peter said, yes, they have most beautiful highways, but there is one difficulty. In heaven, we don't allow automobiles. In heaven, we don't allow automobiles. The speed, the automobile enthusiast said, then it is not for me. Then please arrange for me to be sent to the other place. I would like to go to hell. I cannot leave my jaguar. So it was arranged. He reached hell and came to the gates. The Satan welcomed him and said that he was very happy to see him. He said, you are just like me. I am also a lover of jaguar. The speed friend said, fine, give me the map of your highways. Satan became sad and said, sir, we do not have any highways down here. It is hell of it. There is no, in heaven there are highways, but there automobiles are not allowed. And in hell, automobiles are allowed, but there are no highways. This is the situation of man. Man is genus-faced, a double being, is split in two. If you satisfy one thing, then something becomes frustrating in your other part. If you do the otherwise, then the other remains dissatisfied. Something always remains lacking, and you cannot satisfy both because they are diametrically opposite. They are diametrically opposite. This is how one has to learn to live in total harmony. What can be done? That I suggest that when you are the animal or you are in that nature, be totally into it, but let there be a watcher from the above. The slight difference. And when you are totally in the divine, the other aspect, then to remain in that totally. And then you still remain the watcher on the hill. For instance, you are going, different kind of cuisines are to be used by different ways and means. When you go to eat noodles or fried rice, you use chopsticks. Am I right? You use chopsticks. So you learn to use chopstick to eat fried rice, noodles, and things like that, because you want to eat Chinese food as well. Then you come to the Italian food, pizza and pasta. Then chopstick will not work there. There you need to use or if you are eating the British breakfast or American breakfast, you need knife and fork and a spoon. So you be well versed in using knife, fork and spoon to use that. When you come to Indian meal or you decide to go to an Indian restaurant, then you have to follow the ways. You cannot use Indian food with chopstick. However, you can eat it with knife. You can eat it with knife and fork, only certain things. If you have to eat the naan bread, you cannot eat that with chopstick or the spoon. You can eat rice with the spoon. So you have to know what is on the platter for you and how to consume it in a most enjoyable manner. You are not mixing up. When you are living your life of an animal, no, animal does not mean the way animal. I am talking about those instincts where the animal nature surfaces. Intimacy, sex, and those things. You engage in totally into that. That time do not play holier than the holy approach. When it comes to language, when it comes to different things, be totally into it. Like when you are innocent, then you can play any role that you are given in life to do. So you can be totally into it. And when it comes to the spiritual aspect of life, then you are totally into it. You adopt to that life totally. It is like an acting. And acting is a conscious effort. You are consciously acting into intimacy because it is very necessary for the part of life to be fulfilled. And you are acting spiritually, the divine part of your life, because it is also necessary for your fulfillment. Both aspects of life are necessary for your fulfillment in life. But to give you total satiation in life, both are necessary. So you know that your sex life, your intimacy gives you a fulfillment. Go totally into it the way one has to go into it. And when you are in spiritual life or divine aspect of life, then you know how to enter it, what to do, and what to avoid. So then your language, your acting is totally different. You would have seen an actor who is acting on the stage. He totally fits into the role that he is performing on the stage. So life is a stage on which we come to act our part, then do the most of what he may, cause frigid claws of death may soon descend and seal your humble fate. Then you shan't have time to mend. You shan't have time to mend. Live your Zorba life, the animal life, totally. Live your Buddha life totally, so that the Buddha is fulfilled in you, Zorba is fulfilled in you. And this is the balance. That is what The insights into life, love, and light is meant, and I have chosen to speak on insights into life, love, and light, the original script, the book published by Nivedita Rimbak in 2022. Enough for now.